Hey, what's up? This is MDP, and I'm here to talk to you about Super Metroid Prime 64 HD Online, tentatively. Addressing a couple obvious elephants in the room, Nintendo, and what Wooly said, I'm well aware. All this attention kind of hit at a really weird time. I think I gotta bring you guys up to speed. I am actually one half of In Denial Game Studio, the game studio my fiance and I started after she graduated full sail with her bachelor's in game design, the science of game design. She got her degree. Our first project in the new studio was a top down retro inspired action adventure called The Legendary Guardian. Since then, we've put out a few titles, the most recent being a COVID Corona themed shmup called COVID Corona Kusoge. And if you translate Kusoge in Japanese, it means classy, classy game. But the reason I did Metroid 64 was at a certain point, just I kind of wanted to experiment and see with how far I could push my current skills. I wanted to do something third person, something run around, multiple camera angles, lock on targeting, all the fun stuff I love playing growing up. And it just hit me like after 2 years of a nightmare of a school, learning game development, we now have the power to make the Metroid 64 that never appeared, so why the hell not? So for a month straight, I just kind of saw what I could do under the impression that once I completed this little tech demo, we'd be using the tech or engines to fuel our own IP. So we are working right now on a original game called Captain Rojo and the Insufferable Sentient Cosmic Engine, which is about a red panda named Rojo Cedro and his ragtag band of space trucker tropes, what have you, and they essentially stumble upon Event Horizon, but it's cel shaded, so that'll be cool. And like I said, this comes at a really weird time because one, we're knee deep in our own original game, and we're also looking to buy a house and completely relocate. So our hands are full with the stuff we're trying to get done right now, to the extent that just right this second, I don't have the time or resources to put together a Metroid 64 if I were to do it beyond the scope of a proof of concept demo like I put out already. Not to say that I don't want to. Several really talented modelers and coders and just general enthusiasts have dropped by our Discord and offered to lend a hand in whatever service they could be for when it does get off the ground, if it gets off the ground, if, like, addressing the big elephant in the room, I'm not concerned about Nintendo, because I know how to deal with legal stuff, but Wooly's respect, that's actually important. So, I am admitting that it's kind of fortunate that this has picked up a little attention, because the reason to announce some sort of fan game, or at least have some awareness of fan game by Wooly standards, is to enlist the help of other people that can't help to enlist the help of people to fill in the gaps where you can't, to help with shit. So since this is not like an official thing I'm working on, and it was just kind of like maybe a one-shot deal, I just didn't want to get everyone super excited, because I know how these fan games go. Like every other comment's like, oh, better hope Nintendo doesn't see that, oh my god, Nintendo, and it's like, that's not my concern. My concern is the time sink it takes to make this, even if I do have a bunch of people on board willing to help. And I'm not a 20-something-year-old hermit anymore who can just sit around modding in Quake Engine till the cows come home. No, no. So I'm just saying, just be patient for now. If you want to support us as a studio, you can check out In Denial Game Studio on YouTube and itch.io. I'll have some links in there. You can drop by our Discord. We love the discourse. That's a bit redundant. So, yeah, I think that covers everything. I'm gonna forget something, and I'm gonna have to say more later. So, I think this is a good first round of letting people know what's going on. Hope this turned out okay.